Hello and welcome to Taiwan Talk, a show where we talk about people living in Taiwan and Taiwanese people living abroad. I'm Trevor Tortomasi, and joining me in the studio today is Rifat. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to be here again.
Rifat is a Turkish-Taiwanese actor, comedian, and TV host. Rifat, how are you doing today?
Very good.
You have been in Taiwan for many years, and the world of entertainment for just as long. How did you find your way into the film called The History of Taiwan People in 2006?
Actually, this was a very funny story because at that time, I just off my class. I was walking on the street and producers, they were looking for a guy.
You got scouted on the street?
Yeah, scouted on the street, and they asked me to be part of a film. And I didn't know that what was the purpose of that conversation. I said, is this real? Because I thought that maybe somebody wanna cheat me. I don't know anything about the Taiwan at that time. I didn't know that. And they offered me a job. I need to be there for casting first. They need to take some pictures because they think that I look like George Leslie McKay from Canada, a dentist. Maybe you heard about him. He's very famous, and there is a hospital in Taiwan called George Leslie McKay, Majie Yuan. I said, okay. Then they took my pictures another day, and then I really realized that I really look like him. Or maybe he looks like me.
Or he looks like me.
I said, okay, why not? Then I started to do this kind of things, and I became the George Leslie McKay for that documentary of Taiwan people, the history of Taiwan. And I liked it because I'm coming from Turkey. I used to work as a travel guide in different languages. I was speaking in German. I was entertaining people actually in Turkey too. And then when I just came to Taiwan, I realized that Taiwan needs some foreign faces for entertainment business. And I said, okay, why don't I try some other things? Maybe I can achieve. And at that time, I started to try my chances in this business.
So you had already been performing a little bit before when you were in Turkey.
I was a guide. Actually, the tourism means entertainment.
Right.
Because I was a guide. I had the microphone. I was telling jokes to the people just without the cameras.
Yeah. So they scouted the right guy.
Yeah, maybe. It's like, it fits for my character. It was really fun.
You were the first foreign artist in Taiwan's history to win a Golden Bell Award for Best Travel Host.
Yeah.
And that was from the show I, Walker. Can you tell us about that show?
I, Walker appeared very later because I started to do first TV shows as a tiny guest, and then I started to do kind of like comedy club, comedy shows, stand-up comedy, and then they offered me a job. They said me, okay, here's the contract, 5 years.
Okay.
Do you want to, work with us or no?
5 years is a long time to
and I said, they said like 50-50, 50-50. I said, oh my God, this is a chance. They offered me a job as a host, and for the first time in Taiwan, it was the primetime travel show. Oh, I said, because at that time I didn't have enough money. I was thinking that, I need to leave Taiwan because business, entertainment business, it's very hard to, maybe you can get in, but it's very hard to improve your career as a real entertainer. And then I said, okay, let's see. And I signed the contract, and we started to do the show. And I never thought that I'm gonna get the Golden Bell, which is the first foreigner in Taiwan television history. And then it became like sensation in Taiwan. At that day, I realized that, I can do better. And also, actually, the thing that the vote gave many foreigners a hope. And look at now. Yeah. So many foreigners, they are trying for TV, for social media, new media, they are everywhere.
Yeah, it's good. And proof that not only culturally, legally, you are also Taiwanese now.
Yeah.
So to prove that it doesn't need to be a person who grew up in Taiwan that can represent Taiwan, but also a person who came to Taiwan and lives here and became Taiwanese as well.
Yeah, this is actually, I like it because you are from United States. You know the thing, like the entertainment business, you have many people from all around the world that they entertain people.
Everyone's different and everyone's American, yeah. So what do you think was your biggest influence on that path to I, Walker?
I think my character, I'm coming from Turkey. Turkey is a place which belongs to West and the East, because Turkey also part of Europe, part of Asia. And I always get used to talk with foreigners. I've been through the bilingual education. I met with Germans. I met with Americans. So this kind of spirit gave me motivation. And I saw that people were laughing, that people having fun. I said that, okay, I'm doing something good, that like very precious thing. Let people laugh. But the thing is, because we need fans. The fans came. Also, I started to make money, and I met my wife, and I slowly became part of Taiwan.
Yeah, part of Taiwan's journey. You said on your journey that you were doing some stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You're doing some shows, and that is more freeform. That is what you write. You used to perform barefoot.
It was fun because the barefoot gives me. I feel like at home. And at those days, I was looking to show something to people, and I'm a very direct guy. I just went to the place. The first time I thought a bit. I was very nervous. I said, okay, what can I do for feeling better? And I thought that maybe the shoes. I took my shoes off and I barefoot on the stage and shared my stories. Like maybe 3 minutes, and then the 3 minutes became 5 minutes. The next show, 5 minutes became 6 minutes. Then 7 minutes. 4 years later, I performed for 1,000 people. 1,500 students in the universities. It was very fun, but I'm not doing it in these days, but I really miss those days, because those days let me learn more about Taiwan, the culture, and also I started to learn how to entertain people in Chinese language, which is very different than other languages.
Okay, so now you're many years later, you're hosting stuff for TaiwanPlus. Can you tell us about your show, Live from Taiwan?
Live from Taiwan, actually, it's also street interview style, which is very famous in the street interviews, very famous in Europe. But in Taiwan, it's not that common. Actually, I started to do those street interviews a couple of years ago. At those days, the name was Ufeng Jiegui, because my name is Ufeng.
Yeah.
Ufeng Jiegui.
Like street ghost?
Yeah. But the Jiegui I changed to the street. Okay. And then we realized that TaiwanPlus was looking for some new content, and I offered them this opportunity. I said to them, okay, if you want, we can do the same thing in English. We can do it maybe better with more cameras, more crew. And then they said, why not? We try. And then we started to make it, ask foreign friends how they feel about Taiwan, how they feel about living in Taiwan. We asked them many questions about Taiwan brands. Let them share their story in English language and let our audiences know about Taiwan. Not like democracy, like healthcare, many things. We just started a couple of months ago. Yeah. We did 5 episodes, and I'm looking forward to make more episodes, because once people turn on their application, like TaiwanPlus application, or once they get on the YouTube, they can watch and they can learn many things about Taiwan from foreigners, not from Taiwanese people.
It's an important perspective. Yeah. It's a perspective that you are kind of like leading the charge with.
Yeah, because we want to promote Taiwan. The thing is, Taiwan needs more promotion. I mean, we are coming from the United States, you are coming from States, I'm coming from Turkey. United States, you don't have promotion because you have many things. But the Taiwan is different. So Taiwan needs more promotion than the other countries. Taiwan needs that. That's why we started to do Live from Taiwan, and I got good reactions, good feedback. And through the TaiwanPlus platform, we want to do more and more. Let the people learn more about Taiwan. Maybe we are not going to reach all the world, but at least maybe some other countries, if they watch our videos, they will learn from Taiwan.
What kinds of stories do you think the world needs to hear more of from Taiwan? You have, for example, one of the episodes is about gender equality in Taiwan. What else do you think?
I think they can learn many things from healthcare, how the harmonious society became, because Taiwan came from agricultural society, and they can learn about the success, the progress of success, because once Taiwan was poor and became democratic, became free, and had their own identity, had their own culture, I think people can learn the process of Taiwan, and then let the people learn about the Taiwanese people's sacrifice to build this society, one of the biggest economies in the world. And Taiwan is a very tiny island, and one of the most freest places in the world, societies in the world, also one of the most democratic places of the world. We have high education, we have very good healthcare system, but people, they don't know about this. When they want to learn Chinese, the language, the Mandarin, they even don't relate it with Taiwan. But we can invite them to come to Taiwan, also travel in Taiwan. I mean, Taiwan is a part of modern technology. we have high tech, we have many things, but people, they don't know.
Yeah, and there's a lot to say. So speaking of saying stuff in English versus Turkish versus Chinese, you are now teaching in the second season of TaiwanPlus's Legit Mando series for teaching Mandarin Chinese. You also speak many other languages. What has helped you the most when learning Chinese?
I think the most important thing, I was lucky because I studied Mandarin in Turkey 4 years. And I learned in Turkey through Taiwanese friends because I had a teacher from Taiwan. I met very nice Taiwanese people and I learned about Taiwan, which I never know about. I never heard about it. And then when I got the offer, it was the time that let people learn more about the language, the Mandarin. And the foreigners, when they want to learn this language, they can think that Taiwan is also another option. Draw more attention from the world and they can come here. 15 years ago, how many foreigners were living in Taiwan? And now how many foreigners? You know, sometimes one man or one TV show can change a lot. When I first came to Taiwan, 2006, you know how many Taiwanese people were going to Turkey, you know?
How many?
17,000 people.
Oh, okay.
17,000.
Yeah.
From Taiwan to Turkey.
That's a year.
17,000 a year.
Not a lot.
But before, not a lot.
Yeah.
But before pandemic, 2019, you know how many Taiwanese people going to Turkey? Became 100,000 people, 5 times more.
Yeah.
Because I was promoting Turkey to Taiwanese people. The same thing, 15 years ago, no more promotion. We didn't have any TaiwanPlus platform, but now we have. Think about it, if we keep doing this kind of things, 5 years later, you will see that many people from all around the world, they will choose Taiwan because of the language, culture, democracy, and the Taiwan resources. They will come here. We will integrate with the world.
So looking forward, do you have any ideas or plans for future projects or hosting or performances?
Yes, I definitely want to do more live from Taiwan. This is definitely because TaiwanPlus is it's like a baby. I want to make more shows for TaiwanPlus, like from live from Taiwan, Legit Mando, or maybe others. I have plans for this platform to make better things, creative things, and let the people about the world, all around the world, know about Taiwan. This is one thing. This is for the TaiwanPlus. But my own life, also, I have to write books. I have to create many other products. And also I'm doing business. I want to bring more products from my country and introduce to Taiwanese people. This is also a thing. Another thing is I want to introduce Taiwan to my country because I mentioned before the interview, I'm now a correspondent for Turkish international media.
Yeah.
I want to share more things.
Yeah. And is there anything else that you'd like to say to the people of Taiwan?
I always say the Taiwanese people, they have to broaden their visions. They don't always feel they're very shy. I want them there like directly to go to the other countries. They promote Taiwan. They have to invest their education, learn other languages, and don't always stuck in Taiwan. I always tell them, don't stuck in Taiwan. So I want to let them know that they have to promote their land, their culture to the people, and they will see the results in coming years.
Yeah.
This is what I can say to them. And also thank you to Taiwanese audiences that they love me, they supported me, they take care of me. And this is also another thing that I want to say thank you to Taiwanese people.
Yeah, acting as a bridge between Taiwan and the world, giving the people something to talk about. Thank you again for joining us in the studio today.
Thank you, very appreciate. I mean, I really love this studio. I've been here for a long time ago and also good to be here
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
This has been Rifat.
Yeah, Rifat.
Wu Feng joining us today on Taiwan Talk. Until next time, I'm Trevor Tortomasi on ICRT FM 100.